March 25th. A broad central U.S. system is driving today's operational impacts, with convection and wind fields stretching from the southern plains into the Midwest, while coastal stratus and localized convection affect both coasts. Expect the most disruption from Dallas-Fort Worth through Chicago into the Ohio Valley, with secondary concerns along the West Coast marine layer and Florida sea breeze boundaries. Plan for routing adjustments around convective corridors and anticipate turbulence in the central jet. Starting out west, a weak trough along the Pacific Northwest into the northern Rockies is maintaining scattered mountain snow and light precipitation, with Seattle and Spokane seeing mainly VFR, but embedded terrain obscuration and occasional MVFR ceilings, while California remains dominated by a marine layer with IFR to MVFR stratus along the coast from San Francisco to Los Angeles during the morning push before gradual improvement inland. Expect coastal arrival spacing and low ceilings impacting approaches. Moving into the Rockies, modest westerly flow aloft is producing mountain wave activity and light to moderate turbulence, especially downwind of the Front Range near Denver, with localized snow showers continuing across higher elevations but limited impact to major terminals outside of intermittent ceilings. Across the plains, the primary concern is a developing Lee cyclone tightening the pressure gradient from West Texas through Kansas, producing strong surface winds and a sharpening dry line. Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City will see increasing convective potential through the afternoon, with scattered thunderstorms capable of brief heavy rain, gusty outflows, and localized routing constraints, while Wichita and Kansas City sit closer to the deformation zone with widespread cloud cover, gusty winds, and embedded showers. Into the Midwest, Chicago and Indianapolis are positioned under the stronger mid-level jet with widespread MVFR ceilings, gusty southwest winds, and bands of rain, leading to reduced arrival rates and moderate turbulence in the low to mid-levels. This moisture feed continues into the Ohio Valley, with Cleveland seeing periods of rain and low ceilings. The Northeast remains largely on the cool side of the system with a stable air mass, where New York, Boston, and Philadelphia are dealing with persistent MVFR to IFR ceilings under a marine-influenced layer and weak overrunning, keeping operations constrained more by ceilings than precipitation. Down into the southeast, Atlanta and Charlotte remain mostly VFR, but with increasing high clouds and gusty winds ahead of the system, while the Gulf Coast from Houston to New Orleans sees scattered showers embedded in a moist return flow. Florida is driven by local boundaries, with Miami, Tampa, and Orlando seeing mainly VFR, but afternoon sea breeze convection introducing brief lightning and visibility restrictions, especially inland. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.